The weather has cooled down, which means I get to buy plants. So where am I? That's right, the Home Depot. Wow. I don't even know where to start. There's so many plants right here. Look at this. Star jasmine. It smells so good. Look, they have snail vine. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. I mean, they call it corkscrew vine, but I know it as a snail vine. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Good for trellis. 36 inches, hardiness down to 20, not an issue here. Water weekly. All right, and then let's see. $39.98. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. How exciting. Okay, then over here, this is a birds of paradise. I don't really love those. And then over here, it's mum season, so you got lots of mums. This 1 quart size is $7.98. Then over here, this hibiscus. These are $34.98. There's these big red ones. They're gonna get pretty big, really big flowers. Over here, this is the Smart Planet, the sustainable line. And see, it's like a purple. These are really pretty. This is Mexican false heather. You can see. There's gardenias down there. Here's some vinca if you can't grow impatiens. Vinca's good. Different colors. You're good. And then here, these are mandavillas, depending on where you are. But these will get big. It's $5.98 for this small one, and they can get large and they'll vine up. Then here, oh look, there's some more hibiscus. These ones are pink. And then they have it in tree form. Oh wait, that's not it. Is this plumbago? Oh, nope, there it is. There's one in tree form. These ones are not that. These are something else. These are bigger mandavillas. I'm in California, so I said mandavilla, but maybe it's mandavilla. I don't know. You tell me what you say. So yeah, I guess it's mandavilla season because you have your mums and then you have your mandavillas. And then here are some succulents. I don't grow a lot of these, but this entire line is drought-tolerant plants. So you can know that by the cans. There are these Smart Planet cans, are drought tolerant. When it comes to drought tolerant plants, it doesn't mean they need no water, especially when they're young plants and they are getting established. So you want to make sure that they are well watered. This is Cal and Chloe. I don't know how you say that one, but that's how I say it. And it actually is super drought tolerant. I have one in a pot that was gifted to me and I barely ever water it. Okay, let me flip this around. In terms of more drought tolerant, we have this Bluebeard Empire, really pretty. And you can see it's starting to flower. Hummingbirds love this, bees love this. This is Coast Rosemary, it's called Blue Gem. Does not smell like rosemary. This is not the edible rosemary, but you can see back there's a teeny purple flower starting, but this is soon gonna have tons of flowers on it. This one has teeny tiny flowers all over it. This is Mexican marigold, $22.98, and it's a big plant. This will keep growing really well for you. It's called Gold Medal. Full sun to part sun, and it's hardy to 25 degrees Fahrenheit, so it will grow well. Ooh, it smells better to me than regular marigold. I don't love marigold smell. Here we have some more plants. This one is also really pretty and does really well here in Southern California. This is not a sweet pea, but it's called the sweet pea shrub, and from far away the flowers kind of look like sweet pea flowers. But it'll grow in a shrub. They can get a little bit large, but they're drought tolerant and really pretty if you like the flowers. And then here's some other ones. This plant is really popular. I know it's really pretty, but you gotta be careful, especially if you have kids and dogs, because if you were to break a piece of this, the inside sap can actually burn your eye. So if you are pruning or you accidentally break a piece, just be very, very careful. It can also irritate your skin. Just something to be aware of. These are, they call them the fire stick plant, euphorbia. This is a type of euphorbia, and it is $29.98. And they can get pretty big. They can get full size tall. Let's see what else. Look at this sunset plant collection. Look at that hibiscus. This is how big it is next to my hand. Oh my gosh. It is so pretty. It is $34.98. And it's a pretty big size. That looks like a 3-gallon size. Oh, and look, bulk pricing, 20% off if you buy 15 or more. So if you're doing a whole landscape, this is great. So I like pittosporum because it grows fast, it's low maintenance, it's really easy, and I think that's what this whole collection is supposed to be about. Then on this side, these are really cute. They remind me of petunia flowers, but they're not. Little bells. This is called Texas Sage, and it's $34.98 for a 5-gallon. This has got some jasmine, some boxwoods. It says better boxwood. And then there's like palms, tea trees. We're gonna go, this is just on the front. I'm getting a little distracted, so let's go inside. If you want a dwarf olive, these are really popular here. It's $22.98, and if you buy 12 or more, it's actually $18. So there's a lot of those. I was about to walk in and then I saw this plant. Look, it's a mimosa tree. It is so, so pretty. And look at all the flowers and the leaves. It's just so, so stunning. It does shed a lot, so they can get really big, and you're gonna have to deal with that if this is the type of plant you like. The seed pods are cool looking, and a 5-gallon tree is $99. And look, there's fall petunias looking really pretty in fall colors. Over here, there's grasses. There's a little moth guy. And then, oh, those azalea trees, I think they're azalea trees, those need some water. But there's bougainvilleas, mandavillas, more bougainvilleas on a tree farm. Look at this really pretty hibiscus tree right there. It could use some more leaves, but right here, then you have these crepe myrtles. Crepe myrtles do wonderfully out here. This is a short variety, not the tree form. We got bougainvillea trees. I mean, really pretty. These guys are not poisonous. I know some think that they are. While these are not poisonous, they do have thorns on certain ones more than others. And like right here, you can see where my finger is, there is a thorn forming. Now this one is a soft green thorn, so it doesn't hurt, but the more mature parts of the plant, you might find some thorns. I don't see any right now to show you though. There's so many new plants in here. Take a look. I was trying to be super fast and efficient, but look at these Sunfinity. I mean, is that not the most cheerful display right here? And they're $20 for this whole thing, and it has so many flowers. Just, oh, I can't stand it. And then even these displays, the grass and this combo screams fall. It's $29.98. Just so we're clear, not sponsored. I'm just a fan of plants, and I always want to know what's going on. So now we're taking a look. So there's different color petunias here, and then all of these are really short. These are not the cut flower varieties of dianthus and snapdragon and moss roses, but they're really good in a flower bed. It's marigold season. Over there, there's alyssum and impatiens. And then we'll go over here. Look at these garden mums, $26.98, and it's already in a decorative pot. And you're gonna get a bunch of different colors. Now, normally I don't like it when my colors are mixed, but this is such a nice palette. I'm not against this. Over here, there's a combo with the grasses. That's $29.98, and that's gonna look really cool if you didn't want to make your own potted arrangement. So you have the colors, and then the grass, and then at the top, look at this color. It's called celosia, and it's called dragon's breath. Like, the camera can't even pick up, it's like glowing. Oh, look at these. There's giant mums. I like it like this. I like it like this, one solid color. These ones are cute, mixed in. I just like, for my own purposes, one ball of color like that. So winter vegetables, take a look. We can still get some bell peppers here. Now, will they finish? How well? I'm not sure, but they will set up really nicely for spring and summer next year. They're perennial here. Here's celebrity tomatoes. Now these are big pots. This looks like it has 4 plants inside, and it looks like it's a self-watering container as well. So it's got tomatoes on there. We still have plenty of time to grow tomatoes in Southern California. Here you have 1 plant. This is a slicer tomato for $5 in this size. And then we have herbs. These are a good price. I love burpee. Really healthy plants. Got mint, basil, got peppers. If you wanted to start a garden, you could come here and load up. Now, these are the Bonnie plants, and this is $6 for parsley. This is $6 for basil. So these sweet basil. Here's thyme. These are $12.98. This is cilantro. I hate to say it, but you can buy $1's worth of cilantro this much at the store, especially at the Mexican markets. This thing is $12.98. It will continue producing for you, but not $13 worth. So with cilantro, start that from seed. We have a lot of different ones. So now we're getting into cool weather veggies. So you got some broccoli. Now this is $6 for 2 broccoli plants. And also another one I would start from seed. We have Swiss chard here, broccoli, celery, lettuce. All right. There's, for $6, you get 6 lettuce plants. Down there, got some more. You got arugula. Here we have, call it citronella. It's a scented geranium to keep mosquitoes away. And this is lemongrass. You can do the same. You can eat it too. And there's rosemary. Oh wow, look at this hibiscus. Gorgeous. It's Bahama Bay Rum Runner by Sunset Plant Conduction. Oh, and here's your fruit trees. So you got satsumas here, you have papaya. This is papaya. And then there's olive trees, different berries in there. These are mango trees right here. Now these mangoes, it's gonna take a while to produce, so it's not like you can buy one and plant it and you'll have mangoes this year. But these are $49.98. And then we have some more mangoes. We have, this is the loquat that I have. It's called Big Jim. I didn't buy it at Home Depot though. And then over here, got more fruit trees. Oh, and they have bulbs. Maybe I should buy some bulbs. I can stick these into the fridge. Ooh, I like these ones. Here in Southern California, if you're gonna grow tulips, you gotta stick them in the fridge, not the freezer. They need a chill period. Now these are $14.98 for 24. That's a pretty good price. I do like this color, so maybe I'll grab some of these. And there's one more. This Pride mix is really pretty too, so maybe I'll get these. But yeah, $14.98 for 24. That's less than $1 each. Sometimes tulips can get a little pricey. They even have these really pretty daffodils. Maybe I need to get these too. Look at these ones. So I have a whole video about growing tulips. We'll go look for that one, because growing them here in Southern California is just different how we have to treat them, and they don't necessarily come back the same way. So there's these alliums. That's a better picture than on the tag. I don't know how I feel about some of these because they've been sitting out here in the sun, unprotected. Oh, there's more. I love freesia. Freesia smells so good. I almost always grow these. And these are really pretty too. These are called Ice King. These are like $1 a piece. But so tulips, one bulb, one flower. It's kind of expensive, especially if we're gonna just throw it out. And then there's some onion sets and garlic sets. Right here. I came to explore inside what they have to offer. I do love plants. I'm not a big houseplant person for lots of different reasons. I usually just garden outside, but I did learn about leaf joy, and I think I might be convinced to do some houseplants. If you're a big houseplant person, please let me know in the comments which ones you like, and maybe I will dabble into houseplants. This is what they have inside. There's lots of seeds. There's Burpee Organics right there. Love Burpee, like I said earlier. Lots of vegetables, lots of flowers down there. There's also a wildflower selection. All of these are wildflower seeds. Some Fairy More seeds, value pack seeds. This is all really good to know. Because I do have client gardens and I do teach, I like to have an understanding, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I like to have an understanding of what's available, what's stock like, so when I need it, I can just go get it. Let me flip this so you can see the plants. Look at how cute this is. This is acacia. This one. They're so nice. Really like those. Those, a water bowl. I have this, maybe a different variety, but I have a big one in my greenhouse. These are really cool looking. Here's some herbs. There's lots of tomatoes, peppers, and look, for $20 you can get a head start. Thai chili peppers. Here's a whole citrus section. There's lots of fruit. There's a Meyer lemons. Look at this one is the pink lemonade lemon. It's really pretty. You got Eureka. This is the pink lemonade one, and it's a $70 lemon, and it has a really cute fruit. If you're patient, you can get little citrus trees. They'll probably fruit in a year or two. This one is $24.98 for a 1 gallon. And then here, same down here. I mean, they might fruit, but you're not gonna get a ton of fruit. Those are Eureka. Oh, these are actually Meyer lemons. So if you can't find lemons in your area, they're here. And then those are the Mexican limes down there. So